Elijah Moore made a bold claim about the 2022 New York Jets, and we are going to talk about it. Hey, what's going on? I'm Matt O'Leary, back with another video, and today I'll be talking about Elijah Moore and his comments about the Jets wide receiver room. Before we get started, I just wanted to mention that you can follow me on social media at Matt O'Leary NY. If you haven't already, please make sure to check out Just Jets. You guys know the drill. Podcast every single Monday. You can call in, leave me your questions, and I'll get to them on the show. And also bonus content over on Patreon if you're interested in checking that out. So Elijah Moore was talking about the 2022 New York Jets wide receiver room, and he had a little bit, some would describe it as a bold claim. We're going to break it down. He says this is the quote. "We're all different," Moore said, referencing fellow star wideouts Corey Davis and rookie Garrett Wilson. "I just feel like there's no way a team should be able to guard three of us, plus all the other guys that are coming along too. So I feel like we've got a good group." And again, many would say, whoa, pump the brakes. The Jets are not used to having a good offense here. I not only agree with this, I think he's onto something here. We're all different. That aspect is 100% true. Garrett Wilson is going to be a mix of the route running and the speed. Elijah Moore, I guess, is in a way a little bit similar to Garrett Wilson, but Wilson, I think, is more suited for the outside than Elijah is. No disrespect to Elijah. I think he's going to be great this year. And obviously, Corey Davis is maybe like the really good run blocker, should be a contested catch guy. Doesn't have the exact speed as the other two do. But the thing that I like is there's no way a team should be able to guard three of us. That is where he's correct. And why I'm going to go into this aspect of the comments here is because the Jets have an opportunity offensively with the weapons that they have to beat you in multiple different ways. So yes, there are going to be weeks where maybe Elijah Moore struggles, maybe it's Garrett Wilson that's struggling, or maybe it's even Corey Davis that's struggling. But with the other additions, for instance, adding two tight ends in free agency and then drafting Jeremy Ruckert in the third round, whether it is adding Breece Hall at the top of the second round, hello, the Jets could beat you in so many different ways now offensively. And sure, maybe that's not going to result in the Jets winning, 13 games this year. That's crazy. But if you're trying to build something on offense, you want to be diverse. You don't want to be this one-trick pony where it's like, okay, well, we know last year Jets tight end room stinks. They're not going to the tight ends. Well, if for whatever reason your opponent has really good guys on the outside who can cover, but maybe is a little bit slow in their linebackers, well, guess what? The tight ends are going to feast. And if you're going up against a team that maybe has good linebackers and safeties who can cover tight ends, but struggles a little bit on the outside, well, then Garrett Wilson, Corey Davis, Elijah Moore are going to go off. Or maybe, there's this team who has a little bit of mix of everything, but the defensive line's kind of struggling. Well, the Jets will probably run the ball down their throat. So Elijah, while yes, this is a bold claim considering from where the Jets have been offensively in the last few years especially, he's right. He's 100% right. There is no way that teams are going to be able to cover everyone. And sure, obviously there's going to be some weeks with a young team where they're going to struggle a little bit. Maybe they get shut out for a week against a really good opponent. I hope that's not the case, but maybe they do. But more often than not, over the 18-week season, the Jets are going to be productive on offense, and they will stay in games because of this offense and how they're going to be able to compete is through the offense. Defensively, probably have a little bit more to go. They improved, but they still probably have a little bit more to go. In my opinion, the Jets are much closer on offense, and it's because they added Elijah Moore last year. It's because they added Corey Davis last year. It's because they added Garrett Wilson. It's because they added Breece Hall to the mix. It's the tight ends. It's everything. It's a mix of all of those things coming together, which is going to make the Jets competitive this year. So yeah, Elijah Moore was a little bit bold, but he's confident and he's correct. Let me know your take in the comments down below. Don't forget to get at me on social media. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Once again, I'm Matt O'Leary, and I'll talk to you next time.